Shalom. First off, I want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKakodash, Prakati Yahweh, Prakati Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who I'm learning the 100% truth of the Bible. Shalom to you, Akim, that are on the front lines pushing the word of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, in truth and sincerity. My name is Ahab, and I'm coming with this lesson plan, and it's going to be called Know Who You Are. Because you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you guys are the Israelites the Bible speaks about. And you may ask yourself, how do you know that? Well, the curses of Deuteronomy, I'm gonna bring out a couple of them and give them explanations. And we'll start off with Deuteronomy 28 and 45. And it reads, Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee till thou be destroyed. There you go, man. You ain't no escaping these curses. It says they're gonna come upon you. You try to run, they're gonna come after you. They'll pursue you and overtake you. At the end of the day, you're gonna get destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, thy power to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. There you go, man, for not listening to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And 46, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. There you go, man. Generation upon generation. We've been dealing with these curses, some more than others. Some curses apply to certain tribes, And the next one will be, jump back to 28 and 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. There you have it, man. The ghettos are mainly populated with Jakes. That's you so-called Latinos, so-called Negroes, and Native Americans, man. And the Native Americans, man, they got it way worse. They got it in the reservations out there. It's sad out there, man. Constant. They always stay drunk. They got real bad drug problems. Their women get abducted. They don't even know what happens to them. And yeah, man, that's the city. Go around, always people talking shit, shake their heads. I mean, some people really portray that city life as some cool, man. The ghetto is cool, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. There you have it, man. Judah, he was so-called Negroes. They were cursed in the field, man. Slavery, paying cotton, tobacco. The Caribbean tribes. They were harvesting sugar, coffee, bananas, and Issachar, the so-called Mexicans, man, they're still doing that now. Strawberries, cabbage, just anything that's out in the field, and they get paid very low. It's all bad, man. But that's the curses, and there ain't no escaping it. You can't. Jump to 28, and Yahweh shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. Going into that word madness, the root of it is H76 and 96, to rave through insanity. That word rave, looked it up on Google, and it's to speak in an uncontrolled way, usually because you are upset or angry, because you are sick, mentally ill, man. You know, back in the old days, they used to say, "Are you mad? You're mad." Going into you're crazy, man. You're mentally ill. You know, um, that the next word is blindness, and the base root for that one is H5783, and that one is to be made bare, be made naked, and that could go and let me just get the precept for that one. I've got Revelations 16 and 15. Behold, I come as a thief. That I is our Lord and Savior, Yahushua. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. And you know, our garments is this word, man, the truth, the knowledge through the Spirit, man, that the Most High has given upon brothers. Also, it could be both literally and figuratively. You know, you could be blind and like you can't see, but also you could be spiritually blind, and I think that's worse. You know, over here walking around still calling yourself, oh, I'm black, I'm Mexican, I'm African American, I'm Native American. You know, oh man, you're from each respective tribe. You know, either you're Gad, Reuben, Manasseh, Naphtali, Judah, you know, Issachar, Asher, you know. And I got a precept for that one. This is Matthew 13 and 13. And these are the words of Yahushua, which his name is, that's his real name, who people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. And it reads, therefore speak I to them in parables, because seeing they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And there you go, man. That's that blindness. You can't see what is written plainly, you know, just like John either 15 and 16 or 16 and 15 tells you that the Most High, he chooses, man. You don't choose me, I choose you. So you have to be chosen for this, you know, given this knowledge. And astonishment means confused, great surprised, man. And a lot of people are going to be surprised when the clouds crack open and they see a so-called black man, because that's what Yahushua is, man. Got a big afro, majestic beard, you know, like it says in Revelations that he got red eyes, ready to do some damage to our people as well. 2/3 of our people, actually. And I'll skip to 43. And the stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. And we are at the bottom, the lowest. We're at the bottom of the totem pole, you know, so to speak. And these heathens, man, they've been set above us, man. And we're kings and princes and priests, you know. We should be on top, ruling soon enough, man. You see these calamities that are upon the whole world, man. And that's just that's the way of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's how he wants it, man. This is his movie. And it reads, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. We ain't got no money. We ain't got no banks. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Yup. There you are, man. It's just another like metaphor for highs and the lows. They'll be high, will be low. Top to the bottom. skip to 64. And Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even unto the other. And that's what happened to us, through slavery, different captivities, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. There you have it, man. And the law that says we should not follow any other gods, is Exodus 20 and 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. And it goes furthermore, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the sun, under the earth. Yeah, man, that's that graven image, man. The wood and the stone, going into Islam, Christianity, Catholicism, just a bunch of lies, idols, rocking the cross. That's the instrument that our Lord and Savior got crucified. That's what he got killed by, and that leads me to the other point, man, where the Israelite foreigners, man, that's a heavy thing that a lot of people can't get. They just see, if he looks like a so-called white man, which is Edom, then he can't be a Israelite. Or if he looks like a Chinese man or whatever other nation of not Israel, so-called like a typical Israelite, then he's not an Israelite, and that's why we have to judge by the spirit and not by appearance, just like the Most High, And I'll get that precept. That is 1 Samuel 16 and 7. This is when Samuel was the Most High told Samuel to look for Jesse's son, But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. No, he could have been like the manliest man, For Yahweh Shem Yahushua seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua looketh on the heart, which is your mind, man. What's going on in your thoughts? What ideas are you coming up with? Wickedness or righteous, and then once you put those thoughts to a plan, that's where it really comes to mind, man. Because the mind is the action start in your mind first, and then that's when you put them to action. Going to 2 Kings 5 and 27. It's like First Chronicles 28:9. And thou, Solomon, my son, know thou the power of thy father, and serve him with a perfect heart, with a willing mind, for Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai searcheth all hearts, and understandeth all imaginations of the thoughts. If thou seek him, he will be found of thee, but if thou forsake him, he will cast thee off forever. So we gotta judge like the Most High. You know, not that we're the Most High or anything, but it's just following his footsteps. You know, looking, trying to see what he's about instead of looking at the appearance of a man. You know, this is Isaiah 55 and 8. Just going into, you know, the Most High, man. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither your ways my ways, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Just trying to get on somewhat of the Most High's level, you know, by following these scriptures. Not that we're trying to become the Most High, just following in his footsteps, like I said, you know. And this is going into 2 Kings 5:27. So this was the story about a man that had leprosy, and he went to Elisha to get cure of leprosy, man. You know, just read the story. It's a pretty good story. The leprosy, therefore, of Naaman shall cleave unto thee and unto thy seed forever. And he went out from his presence, a leper as white as snow. And this is an Israelite man. So now, right there it says, and unto thy seed forever. And he went out from his presence, a leper as white as snow. So there will be Israelites that are gonna be looking like Edomites, which are so-called white people, because it tells you right here, a leper white as snow. Just like when Moses, he stuck his hand into his garment, you know, it came out. He's like, oh, I'm an Edomite. Lord, turn me back, man. Oh man, I watched the video on that, man, and it had me dying. A leper as white as snow. So therefore, you know, there's gonna be a whole line of Israelites that will be looking like so-called white people, man, and yet they're still Israelites, man. We have to judge by the Spirit, you know, like scriptures tell you, you know, because if I've seen it a lot of times in videos, and you know, went out to camp, person that'll look like these different nations, man, but you know, they walk by, okay, you know, and the elders or the brothers speaking, man, they will purposely say something that will get to engaging their how would you say it, like their like to get them angry, you know, to really see what they will do, you know. So this is Romans 8 and 16. Right here it says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. Right there, man. So if his spirit bears witness with your spirit, talking about you know, different nations will go into slavery, talking about these other people would be destroyed, Babylon will be destroyed, which is America. If they don't get offended by that, and it makes them rejoice, you know, because we live in a very wicked society where everything is turned upside down, man. So you have to judge by the Spirit to see if he's an Israelite or not, because if another nation you tell another nation that oh yeah, your people are going into slavery, this, that, and the third, and it really hits a button. Ain't nobody trying to hear they're going into slavery, you know. Another thing, you know, is this word is sharper than a two-edged sword, man. That's Hebrews, and it'll really Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful. Yup, it makes you alive, man. And sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing sunder of soul and spirit. Like when they say that saying in the world, words don't hurt, only like sticks and stones. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words never hurt me, or something like that. It's a lie, man. Whoever made that up never got cut by these scriptures, man. Soul asunder and of the joints and marrow. That's going deep, man. The inside of your bones, and is a discerner of thoughts and the intents of the heart. There you go, man. It'll see what how you feeling in your mind, man. Really sit there and like I said, man, it'll really hit them buttons, man, that people don't like to get touched, you know. That's funny. And you know, another thing is we're the salt of the earth, man. The best dancers, the best fighters, the best anything, man. Those are Israelites, man. Athletes, singers. You know, ain't no heathen gonna have certain rhythm that Israel has, man, because we're the salt of the earth, man. Salt brings flavor to the food, man. That's Matthew 5 and 13. And it reads, "Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and trodden underfoot." Yeah, man, and that's you 2/3, man. You just you lost your savor. You know, to the Most High, you just trodden underfoot, man. Just gonna get stomped on. It ain't worth nothing. This is John 10 and 27. My people hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. There you go, man. So it doesn't matter how a person looks. If these scriptures come out and it sits with their mind, you know, and with their soul, their spirit, then they're Israelites, man. And who knows if they could be part of that 1/3, you know. Going into Ezekiel 33 and 16. It wasn't 33 and 16. Oh, right here. It's 34 and 16. I will seek that which is lost and bring again that which was driven away, and will bind up that which was broken, and I will strengthen that which was sick. Right there, man. I will seek that which was lost. We done lost our heritage, man. Going from being called, blacks, Native Americans, Hispanics. That's a big part of being lost. Just walking around, not knowing who you really are. Like the title says, know who you are, and bring back again that which was driven away. That's the Most High, man. He drove us away. He didn't kick us out. Gave us the eviction notice, and will bind that which was broken. And man, we're some of the most broken people, spiritually, mentally, going crazy, man. Got like the curses said, man, madness. Going mad. And I will strengthen that which was sick. That's just going back to being mad. We're sick in the mind. Got demons on us. Through the word, that's how we get them off of us, praying, fasting. And I will destroy the fat and the strong, and will feed them with judgment. That's right, man. Fat and the strong, the ones that got a lot, proud. I will feed them with so it didn't say destruction, with judgment, but that's destruction, man. The judgment is destruction. Going to Amos 9 and 12. Nine and 9 first. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel. Right there, man. That's who the Most High is coming for. It's just the house of Israel. Ain't no other nations gonna get salvation. Among all nations. There you go, man. That's that curse. He will drive us out everywhere. 64, something like that. Roughly paraphrasing, he's going to scatter us around about all nations. Like a corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. And that's going into we're the wheats, man. We are the wheats. I'll skip to 12. That they may possess the remnant of Edom and all of the heathen which are called by my name. There you go. Saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai that doeth, man. And the heathen which are called by my name, those are the Israelite foreigners, man. That these nations, these Israelites that look like these other nations, man. Even ourselves, because we were heathen at a time, eating pork, celebrating these wicked holidays, not knowing who our true power was, calling on Jesus Christ when when the real name is Yahushai. That's the Son's name, and the Father's name is Yahweh. And that was going into the least grain, getting into the parable of the wheat and the tares. So Matthew 13 and 14. 24. 13 and 24. 13 and 24. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which showeth good seed in the field. That man is Yahushai, man. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. And that enemy right there is Esau, man, going raping our women, during slavery, having his way with them. But the blade which springeth up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From hence then hath it tares. Then he said unto them, An enemy hath done this. The servants said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? He said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, you root up also the wheat with them. Let them grow together until the harvest. And in the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles, and burn them. Then gather the wheat into my barn. And there it goes, man. You just like the Israelite foreigners, it goes reverse. You're gonna have Edomites and different nations that look like Israelites, but they will be part of another nation seed. You see that a lot with different examples. Lenny Kravitz, Tia and Tamara. We'll let Yahushua break it down, and then Yahushua sent the multitude away and went unto the house, and his disciples came unto him, saying, Declare unto us the parable of the tares of the field. He answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man, Yahushua. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom. That's Israel right there, man. The kingdom is only for the Israelites. But the tares are the children of the wicked one. Who's that wicked one, man? Go to Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, We are impoverished. We will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai of hosts. Came back different rulerships. Now they got great. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. Right there, man. Wickedness it starts with Esau, Edom, and you see it through his philosophies, his way of life, way of thinking, his different media, shows, the music, how he influences all nations. Everybody trying to be like the so-called white man. But the border, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai hath indignation forever. He ain't letting up, man. Just like it says in it's Exodus, he will have war with Amalek continually. Right here, this is Exodus 17 and 16. For he said, because Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai hath sworn, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, he's sworn, and with the Most High, his word is bond. Believe that Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. And that's you so-called Jews, man. you Amalekites, you rats, man, taking our identity, taking changing the faces of the judges, man. You done turned Jesus white. His name is Yahushua, and he's a so-called black man, perverting the laws, you know, perverting the land, just doing wickedness, you know, and that's the chief house of Edom. You Amalekites, you know, Jewish, I mean, you know, the Jewish, and that's the elites, you know, the elites. That's who controls this society, man. The elites, you know, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, DuPonts. All you guys, you got things coming for you, and you guys know, but too proud. The enemy that has sowed is the enemy that has sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world. Whoo, coming close, and the reapers are the angels. And therefore the tares are gathered and burnt in fire. That's that nuclear fire, man. So shall it be in the end of this world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity, and shall cast them in the furnace of fire, and there shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. There it is, man. So we got to you know, try the spirit, like it says in 1 John. Hope you found that this lesson edifying. Want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who I'm learning the 100% truth of this Bible. Shalom.